more deadly even than these soul-destroying drugs is the menace of marijuana.
At the start of the 20th century, most of what we think of as illegal drugs today were actually legal in the United States. Marijuana was sold in drugstores, and doctors even recommended it as medical treatment. But during the 1930s, anti-marijuana campaigns were launched across newspapers and other media, portraying cannabis smokers as rapists, addicts, and monsters.
I had to kill him! Can't you understand? I had to kill him! They killed me unless I kill them! Can't you understand?
Most notably was a propaganda film, Reefer Madness, released in 1936.
You know, I remember seeing that movie a long time ago, and you know, I think it certainly speaks to the fact that people were not really familiar with marijuana. It was so underground at the time, and I think for Caucasians, I don't think most of them had been exposed to it at all.
The Federal Bureau of Narcotics was created in 1930, with Harry Anslinger, an infamous prohibitionist, as its commissioner.
Treasury Department intends to pursue a relentless warfare against the despicable, dope-peddling vulture who preys on the weakness of his fellow man.
Anslinger strategically used anti-marijuana propaganda to capitalize on economic tension between immigrant communities and the white population at the height of the Great Depression.
And yeah, as you know, during that era, it was a lot of Hispanic people used it more than others, so they were definitely interested in pounding it into them.
So targeted? Were they targeting those communities more than others?
I feel like that's something that seemed to be the case.
The Marijuana Tax Act of 1937 officially made cannabis illegal in the United States. The first people imprisoned under the law were arrested in Denver, Colorado, a day after the law went into effect. 75 years later, Colorado legalized marijuana for recreational purposes.
Jeff Sessions is a pretty old-fashioned guy in a number of ways, not the least of which are his views on drugs. But I think you look around Denver, and this is not a hotbed of crime or insanity, and I assure you lots of people are smoking marijuana a lot. You know, it's not this nightmare scenario. Overall, it's pretty cool.